Thank you. All right, we'll begin class. All right, here we go. Question one, course six, class five. Um, Jessica, would you like to read this highlighted part?
Teacher, can you hear me?
Barely.
Use the headphone, maybe. Yeah. Can you hear me
Eh,
now?
No, not really. We'll come back to you, okay? Just adjust whatever's going on with your mic or whatever. Mac, would you like to read?
Yes, I can.
Okay, please read.
Yeah. Okay. Question one. Describe the three order of world systems.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher and class.
You're welcome. Does anybody know how the orders of world systems work or what they are? Tell me about them. No? Nobody? All
Is
right.
that the realms?
No, it's not. It's in the diamond cutter. We went over it when I taught it. Lord Lord Buddha's talking about giving the seven kinds of substances or jewels, precious substances, and he says to Subhuti, you know, basically memorizing, teaching, or reciting one line of verse from this book is more is better karma than giving the seven substances on covering the surface of all the planets in a third order world system. That's that's the context. Does anybody remember what that is? If not, we'll just go over the answer. It's okay.
Maybe first level it's when if I write one have 1,000 community, yes. The second 100 or 1,000 groups with this um, with this community, and third it's 3,000 group and group. But I
Yeah,
mixed.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's something like that. It's not exactly that though. So a world order system, it's exponential. There's three levels. Um, so um, I think order world system is it's about the amount of planets in the system. That's all, and it's exponentially. So the first one is one level. I think it's a million. The second one is the next level. I think it's a million, which is a billion, and the third one is a million, which is a trillion, something like that. It's just magnitudes higher in each level of how many planets they are, and it goes up exponentially. That's the idea. So it's 1,000, a million, and then a billion. Okay. All right. Mac, please read this.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh, an elementary world system, a galaxy consisting of 1,000 inhabited planets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Tong here means 1,000. Chi means generally, but Chipu, I think Chipu means inhabited. Let me double check. I don't. Pu usually means to spit, but that's a different spelling, I think. Uh, no, this is a technical term. This is a technical term. It means the first 1,000 worlds. Yeah, it just means the first order world system of 1,000 worlds. All right, good. Mac, read this one, please.
Yes. A second level world system, a galaxy consisting of 1,000 groups of 1,000 inhabited planets. That is a million inhabited planets.
Yeah, yeah. The orders are by 1,000, not a million. That's the mistake I made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you. And this is Tong Parma. So this Parma means middle. Um, and Tong means 1,000 again. It means the middle level of these three, I suppose. And then so Parma is thousands, thousand, a million. Okay, good. And then the last one, please, Mac.
Yes. The last, a third level world system, a galaxy consisting of 1,000 groups of 1,000 groups of 1,000 inhabited planets. That is a billion inhabited planets.
Inhabited.
Uh, inhabited.
Good, yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we
Okay.
go. Cempo, the large level, meaning the biggest of the three. Tong, 1,000. So this is just 1,000 to the third power, which is a billion. Okay, good. All right, thank you, Mac. Uh, next. Mm, Tatiana, would you like to read?
Yes, I would like to read.
Thank you.
So, 1 second. I put in my handy.
Okay.
In what sense do past karma and its future consequences not exist? In what sense must they exist? I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't know.
you don't have to know. I just asked you to read it. You don't have to answer it. Anybody, in what sense do past karma and its future consequences not exist? And what sense must they exist? The whole book is basically about one thing, and that's what the question's about. How does anything not exist but in the same sense exist?
Things exist because they are a projection of our mind, and so does past karma and its future consequences, and they don't exist by their own side as an independent thing.
Correct. See, it's um, they're talking about the present moment, but it's oh yeah, as a consequence. Read this, Tatiana.
Strictly speaking, past karma and future consequences do not exist in the present moment, since one is already gone and the other is yet to come. They do so so exist in a broader sense. Over time, a karma committed in the past normally leads to a future karmic result. In no case, of course, do they exist independent of our projections forced upon us by our past karma.
Yeah.
Mhm. Thank
Yeah,
you.
gotcha. You're welcome. Yeah, so the key words here are also past and future in the sense that they don't exist in the present moment. Okay. Um, but what Theodore said is also true of everything. All right. Thank you. Um, number three. Hong Son, would you like to read?
Uh, List the six perfections in order Tibetan track in Tibetan.
Yeah. Anybody? What's the first perfection? And what's the Tibetan?
Generosity, Jimpa,
Correct. Good job. Theodore got one. What's the second one? And it's Tibetan.
Meditation,
That's fifth. Hold your answer. What's second?
morality.
Yeah, morality. Someone else said something too.
I also said morality.
Okay. What's the Tibetan? Anybody?
The other person said it in Tibetan. I
Oh,
don't
Hi,
know.
Ben. Sultrim.
oh,
Oh,
okay. Cool. Um, okay, good. Yeah, Roxana said Sulchim. Correct. We can reveal if we're going in order, right? Perfection of giving, Jinpa, perfection of morality, Sulchim. Great. What's the third one?
Patience.
What?
What?
I don't have time for this. Yeah, you're right.
We need to work on the third perfection.
No, I don't. Uh, yeah, patience. Correct. Do you know the Tibetan, Mike?
Um, Supa.
Correct. Very good. Um, what is it is the perfection of patience, but what is a more technical, longer definition of it?
The perfection of not getting angry when you're completely justified to.
Yeah. I don't know about justified, but yeah. Oh, look, Geshe did put it. Yeah, when the circumstances are right. That's what Mike meant by justified. Yeah, super. Good. This is a famous Lama's name, Lama Sipa, meaning the one who had mastered patience. But people call him Lama Sopa. Sopa means like a spy or an evil agent from another country or something. Um, so it's a low tone, right? And it's umlaut, tsupa. Okay? If you say sopa, it means something completely different. All right. What's the fourth perfection?
Concentration.
No,
No,
hold that thought. You and Hong Sun, just hold, okay? That's fifth. What's the what's the fourth one before concentration?
Chandru.
Tsunju. Yeah, Tsunju. What's that mean in English?
Joyful effort.
Yeah, exactly. What's a different definition of joyful effort, Roxana?
Feeling happy while you're doing good deeds.
Yeah, good. Tibetan?
For feeling happy while you're doing good deeds.
Oh, for the definition of Tsunju.
Any Chandru.
Well, the whole definition, not the words definition.
Um, um,
It's in the Bodhisattva's way of life. It's famous. I thought you might know it. It's okay if you don't. I think it's Sunchu Kangla Gewa Gao The joyful effort is taking joy in doing good deeds, doing virtuous things, something like that. Anyway, good. Yes. Sunju. And okay, Hong Sun and Daria, on the count of three. One, two, three.
Simple.
Meditation.
Yay! Good. How do you say it in Tibetan?
Simple. Simple.
Mm,
Something.
Something.
yeah, something. Good. Yeah, something is another word for concentration. Good. Sam means mind. Ten means like, I mean like firm or something. So keeping your mind firm, literally. Something like that. Steady, firm, on the right, on the same track. All right. Anyway, and the last and probably most famous of the six.
Of wisdom. Shut up.
Yeah, good. Shut up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Wisdom. Good. The perfection of wisdom. There's a whole genre of literature in in Buddhism named after that, right? Sharvaki Parato Chimpa. Prajna Paramita. Paramita. All right. Good. Very good, everyone. How many more do we have? Is this the last one? There's six. Okay, number four. Name and explain the three elements of the act of giving, what it means not to see them. Does anybody know the three spheres? This is also called the three spheres. And there's two versions, by the way.
The person who's giving, the person who's receiving, and either the thing that is being given or the action of giving.
Yes, exactly. In Tibetan, do you know them? Giver?
Jimpapo,
It might be. Yeah. The act of giving?
Jim, Jimpache Pa.
I think it's Jinje. Yeah, Jinje.
Mm.
Yeah. Which the long form would be Jimpa Jepa. Um, the the object given or the thing given?
Jincha,
Yeah. Yeah, Jincha. Good. And then um the last one, the receiver, the givee. Remember that one. Jin. I, I've memorized this. I don't remember the givee. Let's look. No more guesses, right, Roxanne?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let me see. Yeah, Jinjay is the giver.
Mm.
Jin Yul is the gift, and yeah, Jin Pa is giving itself. So that's if you do it like that. This one doesn't. That's interesting. I didn't think a version of the three didn't include the receiver. I thought the receiver was always on the list. Let's see.
What was
Yeah,
the second person? The second one?
let me see. Oh, it is. Oh, it is the person receiving the gift. So, oh, the jinn, oh, the yule, the object that is receiving the gift. Okay, cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. And then Jinja is the gift itself. Okay, cool. That makes sense. All right, let's read. Um, who wants to read this? It's kind of long. Anastasia Panaitova.
Yes. The emptiness of the giver, the fact that the person who is practicing the perfection of giving, I myself am empty of any self-existence. That is, I exist as I do in the present situation, thought the perceptions forced upon me by my past action of karma, and the same principle means then continued giving can help me perceive myself later as an enlightenment being. If I understand this, then I don't see this element in an act of giving as being self-existent anymore.
Thank you. Yeah, Jinjay, the giver. Okay. Thank you, Anastasia. Milan, you want to read this? Please.
The emptiness of the person receiving the gift, the fact that the person receiving the gift is empty of any self-existence. That is the person towards whom I am performing the act of giving also exists as they do through the perceptions forced upon me by my past actions, and this principle will help me persist that later at high beings in my Buddha paradise. If I understand this, then I don't see this second element in an act of giving as being self-existent.
Good, thank you. Yeah, Yule, the object to which you are giving the gift to, the person or such. All right, good. Yule can also mean just object like a thing. So that's why I got a little confused as far as it not meaning the thing you're giving. But it could be both. So it makes sense. Maria, would you like to read this one, number C, letter C?
The emptiness of the giving itself, the fact that this whole situation of me giving something is also empty of any self-existence. That is, this entire situation in general exists as it does through the perceptions forced upon me by my past actions, and this principle will help me perceive it later as the perfect and spontaneous activity of an enlightened being. If I understand this, then I don't see this third element in an act of giving as being self-existent.
Yeah, when they say not see, like in the Jason Kappa mantra, they say mikme, which means not seeing. It doesn't mean like physically not seeing. It means you don't perceive it in that way, like a self-existent or something. Thank you, Maria. Jinpa just means giving, period. All right. There's a second option as we spoke about and Roxana stated. For the three, you can replace the gift with the act. So Geshe explains it here. Oh yeah, would you like to read?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Welcome, thank you.
Please note that some commentaries replace different ones of the above with the emptiness of the thing being given of the gift, jinja. That is, the thing I am given exists as it does through the perception forced upon me by my past actions, and this principle will help me perceive the perfect object in my Buddha paradise later. If I understand this, then I don't see this element in an act of giving as being self-existent.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same idea, except they switch out the object itself to being given as opposed to the act of giving itself. Cool. Thank you, Olga.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, question 5. Kimchi, you want to read?
Yeah, hello, teacher.
Please read.
Yes. Explain why the Buddha said that the perfections done without wisdom did not deserve the name perfection.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher. Yeah.
Anybody? Why would a perfection done without wisdom not deserve the name perfection?
Because perfection's job, quote unquote, is to perfectionize the practitioner. And if the perfectionizing is not done because it's not perceived with wisdom, then it won't perfectionize the practitioner. It will just be more dirty white karma.
Yeah, the thing that makes a perfectionizing is the wisdom. So if you take the wisdom out, which is understanding how things exist, then it no longer deserves the name perfection because that's what makes it a perfection. Yeah, cool. Maria, would you like to read?
Technically speaking, one of the 6 actions of giving and the rest is called a perfection when you are doing it with the motivation of a bodhisattva. That is, with bodhicitta, or the wish to become enlightened so you can bring others there too. In many scriptures, though, it is stated that performing the first 5 perfections without wisdom is moving like a blind man and doesn't deserve the name perfection. This is because the understanding of emptiness involved with wisdom allows you to perform good deeds in such a way that they lead directly to Buddhahood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you so much. All right. One last question. Jessica, is your mic working yet?
I'm not sure. Can you hear me now?
Just barely. Just read this sentence.
Explain how the first 5 perfections and the last one act as causes for each other.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, how do they work? How does the last perfection, which is the perfection of wisdom, work with the first 5 perfections? Jinsok, and how does the first 5 perfections help the perfection of wisdom work?
It comes backward and onward is still perfect together. If we have the wisdom, we will do the 5th perfection better. And if we keep the five perfection, then we can have the wisdom.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So the perfection of wisdom is the thing that makes all of them work. So you do your best to do the first five with wisdom, and the karma you collect from doing those first five as best you can with wisdom then causes the sixth perfection to happen, which, and as that grows in power, that perfection then imbues the other five, which makes you do them even more perfectionizing, and then that would make the sixth one stronger until you perfect them, until you reach Buddhahood. Yeah. Um, okay, read this, Jessica.
It takes an extraordinary amount of good karma to be able to understand the concept of emptiness and karma acting out in emptiness. The first five perfections help you gain this amount of good karma. As wisdom does grow, it helps you perform the first five perfections even better. You act like a man with eyes rather than a blind man. This neutral support is like an upward spiral.
Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. Upward spiral, out of samsara. Good. That's it. Thank you. Okay, thanks everybody. Oh yeah. As I mentioned yesterday, there'll be no class on Friday. I'll do two classes on Saturday to substitute. So there'll be a class at 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Saturday morning, Arizona time. Okay? So they're back to back. Just to stay on schedule. But I travel, so it's gonna be very difficult to teach on Friday morning. So okay. All right, thank you for your understanding. I hope everyone can make the time, and all the classes are recorded if you can't, and you can review when you have a chance. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, translators. I will see you tomorrow, but not Friday. Okay. All right. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
teacher.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Mm.